And we back. Now today's video, we're doing the Wheel of Random Numbers. Oh yeah, this is about to be a banger. So the way this works, we have two different wheels. We have this first wheel, which is all 30 NBA teams. And then we have this second wheel, which is the numbers 1 through 15, because there are usually about 15 players per roster. For example, let's say we spin this wheel, we get the number 1, which means that we get the best player on the team, and we get the Milwaukee Bucks. We go over here into 2K, we get Giannis. But if we get the number 15, then we get Luke May. So hopefully we put together a team that we're going to try to rebuild. But before we get into any spinning, let me promo some stuff. So I mentioned in a couple days ago, we had Taco Fall on our podcast, where that video just dropped over at the House of Highlights YouTube channel. So if you want to see me interviewing Taco Fall, click the link in the description and go watch that. Leave a like on that video. And don't forget to leave a like on this video. Let's get to our 13, 14, 15 spins in today's video. So personally, I think we should start off with the number. So we know right off the bat if we're getting a star player or maybe not so much of a star player. And we're starting off with a not so much of a star player. Actually, if you're the 12th best player on your team, you're kind of a scrub. No disrespect, but y'all know usually teams run a 9-man rotation, 10-man rotation. The 12th best player for the Lakers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Troy Daniels. I like Troy Daniels. He can shoot the ball. We need that. Even though y'all know the way this works, when we do these rebuild challenges, nobody stays on the team as we get the 13th player. So we're starting off with two not that significant players, but we got 15 spins, so I'm not even tripping. The 13th best player for the Blazers. So that guy is Gary Trent Jr., who had a decent summer league. Speaking of decent summer leagues, Anthony Simons was a huge dub. I would have loved to have him on this team, but instead we have Gary Trent Jr. Spin number 3. Can we get out the double digits, please? Thank you. We get a top 5 player on a team. Now, depending on what team it is, this could still be a very good person, or it could be somebody like not so good. Let's say if we get the Hornets here, the 5th best player on the Hornets is not that great. So we're going to get the Bucks. That could be a dub. George Hill. I mean, it's not, obviously it's not terrible, but like, You know what? Let's be excited about that. George Hill had a very good playoff run. As we get the number 1. Okay, moment of truth here. We need to get a team with a superstar. The best player on the Lakers. LeBron. Wait, it is LeBron, right? LeBron James. I ain't even got to check that. You know it's LeBron. Oh, y'all don't know how happy that makes me feel. We already got a superstar and we're only, what, 4 spins in? And then we back that up with the number 11. We can legit get double-digit numbers for the rest of this video, and I'm cool because I got LeBron to build around, but we have the 11th best player for the Celtics. And it's Vincent Poirier? Who is this guy? From France. Never heard of him, but he's a 73 overall. And what does he specialize in? He can rebound the ball well. Okay, we'll take him. So as you can see, we're not using the normal 2K roster. Obviously, we're using the ones with rookies and overseas players that are starting to come over as we get number 7. But for what team specifically? So we could end up with Zion or like a Kobe White or RJ Barrett, but we get the 7th best player for the... Are we just putting together the Lakers? Come on, dog. 7th best player for the Lakers. And it's JaVale McGee, who I met in Vegas. Super cool dude. But like, what are the chances of us landing on the Lakers 3 different times in the first 6 spins? That, like, the odds of that are insane. No disrespect, but hopefully no more Lakers on this point because, I mean, we want to have some variety. T9, the 9th best player for any team but the Lakers. If it lands on the Lakers again, I'm upset. And we will land on the Pistons, the 9th best player of the Pistons. That could be somebody I really like. And it is exactly, I don't mean to sound like Cat Williams here, but this is exactly what we've been waiting for. Sengun! Y'all know this is my boy, and he's on the team. He's 19 years old. This is a 1-year rebuilding challenge, so I probably will trade him. But he's 19. He's probably going to have some good trade value. So we're almost about halfway through our spins. Spin number 8 here as we get the 13th best player. Y'all know 13 is my favorite number, but in this situation, I don't want to be near the number 13. But we are again as we land on the Pacers. Edmund Sumners, 23 years old. 68 overall, whatever. As I mentioned, we got LeBron, so I'm big chilling on anything else we get as we get the number 5. We got another top 5 player on his team, but what team will it be? It's going to end up the Miami Heat. Kelly Olynyk, not great, not terrible. I'll take those. Spin number 10. Give me some luck here. Come on. We got 2. Yes, yes, 2 number 1 players. Let's hope it's a superstar. Let's hope it is a superstar as we get the Rockets. That is James Harden. I ain't got to fact check it. Y'all already know that it's James Harden and LeBron on the same team. We already contenders. The wheel is doing me great. The last time we didn't spin the wheel, they did me dirty. And they gave us number 1, they gave us number 12. I'm not tripping. They did me dirty last time. So today they making up for it by giving me 2 superstars and the Lakers for the 4th time. I cannot make this up. The Lakers again. And I think, let me go check something. It was Troy Daniels again. It was Troy Daniels again. So we landed on Troy Daniels twice. Respin, obviously we ain't doubling up on Troy Daniels because it's impossible. There's only one of him. Oh boy, the second best player. See, the second best player for some teams is great, like Russell Westbrook. You know, like I'm talking about. We end up with the second best player on the Spurs. Still not terrible. I thought it was Suns, but still not terrible with the Spurs. And it is LaMarcus Aldridge. They have the same overall, but 2K is putting DeMar first, so LaMarcus is on the team. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but I know LaMarcus is going to be a very good trade piece. A very good trade piece. As we get the 9th best player, 8th best player for the, give me something great, give me something good, Hornets. 8th best player for the Hornets. And it's Miles Bridges. That's a W. 21 years old, got some good trade value. I'm telling you, that LaMarcus Aldridge, Miles Bridges trade we do later, it's going to get us a 3rd superstar. Few spins left. We can end this on the bang. We can end this terribly. Either way, I'm happy with our roster. The 11th best player for what squad? Hopefully it's not a squad we already had. Let's get some variety in here for the Pelicans. The 11th best player for the Pelicans. It is Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who had a phenomenal summer league. Another trade piece. 2 more spins, and then we're done. Oh, they gave me a number 13 again. That's fine. That's fine. These last 2 spins, let them be duds. I'm still chilling as we actually get the Suns this time. Spurs again. Oh, my God. How do we land on that this much of space twice? The Spurs, 13th best player. And then there's Luka Samanic. I still don't know how to pronounce his name yet, but once he makes it to the league and he's playing NBA minutes, I will learn it. But saw him in the draft combine. I liked his game. Power forward from Serbia. Croatia. I was kind of close, you know, geographically, but he's on the team. Final spin to win, and we're getting a bad number. 13, a good number, but for this situation, a bad number. And the last squad, could it be somebody we haven't landed on yet? The Hornets. We did the Hornets already, but I don't control the wheel, so 13 for the Hornets. And it is Cody Martin from Nevada? Yeah, from Nevada. Twin brother. I don't even know if he declared for the draft, but regardless, he is on our team. That is the last official spin. Let me put this team together. I'll be right back. So for the first time in a long time, the wheel did me very decent. We got our star players. We have an all-star caliber player, LaMarcus. Then after that, we just got some good role players, some young pieces. We're about to have a lot of fun rebuilding this team, and it shouldn't be that hard. All right, so point guard position, we could probably get an upgrade, or we can get a good shooting guard and make James Harden a point guard because we know what he can do with the ball. So small forward on lock. Y'all knew that. LaMarcus, I told y'all LaMarcus is going to be a trade piece, and I meant it. I swear I meant it. LaMarcus, 34 years old. He's great, right? He's great, but I want to get somebody better, and I'm thinking going center, like trading LaMarcus for a very good center. Or a very good shooting guard or point guard. So there we have our options there. We got to see what LaMarcus's trade value is. 3 stars. Okay. Seku's 2.5 stars. I'll take that. Miles Bridges is 3 stars. So we got pieces, bro. Nickeil Alexander's 2.5 stars. So these are all 4 of our top trading pieces. We also got these picks that don't mean much because everybody know that we got LeBron. So we're probably, and I say probably, going to make the playoffs. So that pick means nothing. But let's work this out. Let's go find this trade. Surprisingly enough, no team really wants LaMarcus Aldridge. I tried to put him in packages for some superstar players. I've been here for about 10 minutes trying to do that. And nope, nobody wanted him. Nobody wanted him. So we're going to settle, and not really settle, but we're going to pick up CJ. They're both 88 overalls, and we swapping picks. No big deal there. But we're going to have James Harden be our 1, and then CJ be our 2. And then we got LeBron, Kelly Olynyk, and JaVale McGee at this point. And now we can use guys like Sekou or Miles Bridges to get the big man that we want. So the first big man we're going to try to trade for is Jusuf Nurkic. They want a first-round pick. I'll prefer not to give a first. But they want 3 seconds instead of that first deal. We also bring in Jalen Hoard, who I don't know much about, from Wake Forest, 67 overall. Don't matter. We got Jusuf Nurkic to be our starting center, so that's a W. So now we need to upgrade our power forward position because as much as I like Zach Collins, I like him as more of an off-the-bench guy. But I think the real problem is we have these 3 massive, and I mean massive contracts. We have 2 players making $35 million a year and then 1 with $25 million. And we just traded for Jusuf Nurkic, who's got $12 million a year, which is pretty low compared to how good he is. So I guess the next contract we can trade is George Hills and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And then we'll throw in that first round pick from the Blazers that we swapped with. I could go like this. They want Sumner's deal. We still have all our first-round picks. We're giving up Nickeil Alexander-Walker, George Hill for Josh Richardson. I know we still need a power forward, but at the trade exception. But Josh Richardson, coming off our bench, that's what he's going to do, is a W. They want him to start at the point guard. That's not happening. We're putting James Harden at the 1. And then, yeah. So having a guy like Josh Richardson come off our bench is going to be real tough. I mean, if we really wanted to get crazy, we could do something like this. But I think that's a bit too crazy. We still need a power forward. So let's go find it for real this time instead of... I've just been really just taking the best offer available. They want 2 first-round picks for John Collins. Can I give y'all something... well, we don't have any more seconds. Okay, can I give y'all Samantha... Oh, he only got 1-star value. Oh! Got it. Okay. I just took away their second first-round pick. They was like, you know what? That's still good. So our team is looking dope. Our bench is looking great. What else? We got a backup shooting guard. We need a backup 1. We don't need JaVale McGee and Alex Len. I like the idea of Alex Len. Never mind. Could have sworn Alex Len was a better 3-point shooter than like a D. I mean, it's a 73. 73 is actually pretty good. Okay. I like the idea of Zach Collins' 3-point shooting. JaVale McGee ain't got that. So the homies got to go for like a backup point guard or small forward. I'm giving Isaiah Thomas another chance. Welcome. He's going to be our backup point guard. Fight me. I know a lot of y'all hate Isaiah Thomas, but he's still one of my guys. I will, not always, I won't say always be a fan of Isaiah Thomas because you know anything can happen. But I really like Isaiah Thomas. Ish Smith, I don't even want him getting minutes. I want Isaiah Thomas getting those backup point guard minutes. You feel me? And then we also still have James Ennis down here. And then Alex Len is going to get some minutes too. Actually, I don't want Isaiah Thomas getting that many minutes. I mean, okay, Josh Richardson get those minutes, and then Alex Len gets some minutes like that. Okay, so this route team's looking like Harden, CJ, LeBron. Oh, if you were wondering, how did I end up on OKC? I spun the wheel one more time, and then it ended on OKC, so that was the team we used. John Collins, Jusuf Nurkic. Off the bench, we have Josh Richardson, Isaiah Thomas, Zach Collins, James Ennis, and then lastly, Alex Len. I think this team is going to be very good, you know? So let's do LeBron first option, James Harden second option, CJ third option. Wait, well, no. Hold on. There we go. And then let's see what our best system is. Grit and grind don't fit us. Perimeter centric is the way we're going. So let's go find a coach that is perimeter centric. That's not Billy Donovan. Sorry, Billy. Not a big fan. Perimeter centric Fred Hoiberg. You know what? I'm giving Fred Hoiberg a second chance. You know, his time in Chicago wasn't great, but now he's got the pieces to fit his system. Hopefully we don't suck. If we do, we'll make trades, but I think we're going to be good. We just won by 31st night. We beat the Clippers. I'm just going to simulate. And we have a record that doesn't show that we can win a championship, then I will make trades. Call me crazy. We're 9-3, which is good, but I don't think I've ever had Kristaps on the team other than when I was rebuilding the Knicks before he got traded. Kristaps, welcome. I mean, I had to pull the trigger. I had to pull the trigger. So now John Collins is expendable. He's only making $2 million a year. It's going to be tough to find a good player to replace him there. And we'll throw in Ish Smith. And then we got 2 first-round picks left. And Jaylen Brown to be our starting shooting guard. Not terrible. Buddy Hield, not terrible. We don't need scoring. We have James Harden and LeBron James and Kristaps. So we don't need actually scoring. So that's why this Jaylen Brown deal looks so interesting to me. Deal. He could just defend. Play some great defense and we living good. So Jaylen Brown's going to start. We still have Josh Richardson there. Alex Len is playing great. Okay, so now this is what our team is looking like. Let's get him a little bit more minutes than 20. LeBron get his minutes. All right. Okay. Kristaps is averaging 24 points per game before they decide to trade him here. And I like that. You know why I like that so much? He need to get his minutes up too. He need to get his minutes up too. Three-headed monster, a new big three. OKC fans, you thought you were about to hit the rebuild, but nah. Kenny's here to save the day. Hopefully we don't just start losing a bunch of games. Then I look like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. We lose to 2 of the worst teams in the league back to back. Okay, and then we get our redemption. All right, you know, we just had to let the chemistry come through. 3 in a row. I'm not stopping. His goes a championship run, hopefully. MVP goes to our boy Bron. You know, those ain't the typical LeBron James MVP numbers. But you know what? Great season, LeBron. Great season. Zion, rookie of the year. Zion's numbers look very close to LeBron's. Okay. That's all for us. We had Fred Hoiberg win Coach of the Year. Ja was first team All-NBA. I'm telling you, they be having these rookies playing insane. 2K dropped the ratings for 2K20, and I think Ja was what, a 79 or something like that. So I'm gonna have to, before the next rebuild, I'm gonna lower Ja's stats just a little bit so it's back to realism. Because let's be honest, even if Ja Morant has a great rookie season, he's not going to be all NBA first team over James Harden, Damian Lillard, Stephen Curry. Anyway, we won the most games in the Western Conference, but was it the best in the league? Oh, it was the best in the league by far. Quit playing with us. We should just cakewalk to the finals. The Houston Rockets, we took James Harden away from them, and Russell Westbrook averaged 28, 8, and we're going to round up 8. And 2 steals. And he got them to the 3 seed. And then the Lakers with no LeBron. Yep, good numbers there. Let's get first round in the playoffs. Utah Jazz are a very good team, but they are no match for LeBron James and the OKC Thunder. MVP Bron. Come on, man. Was that MVP number 4? Or was this number 5? I'd be losing track. I'd be losing track of LeBron's MVPs, keeping it buck. Let's check it, though. I think it's 5. It is MVP number 5. Yes. So, as you see down here, the 2 seed and the 3 seed both lost. We're going to cakewalk to the finals. That's what that means to me. Because no matter if it's the Lakers. Oh, wait, we got to get past Denver. Oh, we got to get past Denver. I said cakewalk and they really had me scared. All right. But the Warriors? No KD. No problem for us. 7th seed make it all the way to the conference finals. They took the first game and just stopped me in my tracks. KD versus LeBron in the finals. Again, you know, like good old times. We're up 3-2 and we win. Simple. Y'all knew that was going to happen, right? But KD had a good series and all, but LeBron in the elimination game put up 35, 18 assists. 18 assists. He hit 6 threes. And James Harden got to the line like crazy. Kristaps did his thing as well. We just had a great game. All around great game. And we won the championship. Simple. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave it a like. I love these spin the wheels. Let me know in the comment section below some other spin the wheel ideas you'd like to see me do as we patiently wait for 2K20. It has been Kenny. I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.